Hey, Internet surfers. Welcome back to the 4th episode of MH Speaks for the week of August 28th, 2015. I am MH Smith, and I am speaking. Sorry for not being here last week, everybody. Personal life and work wore me down, but I'm back and good to go. Well, for this week. Next week I'm not going to be here either. Next week I'm going to be at Dragon Con. And the early part of the week is going to be prepping for Dragon Con, so there's not going to be a new podcast. I'm planning on doing a blog series about this year's Dragon Con, and I'll probably give an overview podcast about it when I get back. I may change my mind and do an entire podcast series. I haven't quite decided yet. I'm leaning toward blog postings, though, because now that I'm almost done with the Hellraiser franchise, I need something new. Of course, also, when I get back from Dragon Con, we start shooting the Assassin Project. For sure, I'll be giving updates here on the podcast, as well as doing little short making-of videos to post as well. With this new Assassin film, I'm going to be implementing a new procedure for Retrovision Studios, trying to produce making-of content during the production and post-production phase, showing as much about our process as possible without spoiling the project too terribly much. It's looking like Halloween's going to be the next release for us. A short horror film entitled Barn of Horrors. It was the first thing we shot earlier this year during the great Retrovision Studios / Harpoon Films / That's Too Much Entertainment / Pirate in a Hat Let's Make Stuff shoot. It's also the same time that we shot Abandoned Cars. So in movie news that doesn't relate to what I'm making, I hear Terminator Genisys is doing fantastic overseas in the European and Asian market, and it's pretty well guaranteeing that sequel that I wanted and nobody else wanted. To all the haters, to people like me who did enjoy the movie, success! Now, if only Man from U.N.C.L.E. will hurry up and do well, because I really want a sequel to that. In fact, I would take a sequel to that over a sequel to Terminator Genisys at this point. Right about the time I get that Dread sequel. But don't bring back Firefly. That show needed to die when it did. Wait, what's that sound I hear in the distance? Is it the internet coming to kill me for daring to poo-poo on their Joss Whedon beloved series that was the Fly of Fire? Come on, if you really be honest about it, you know there wasn't much else you could do with that story. There wasn't really any other places you could really go with it that would have been good or made you happy. I mean, they kill Wash. Where else were you gonna go? The best character of the show was dead. Do you think I'm crazy? Are you enraged with anger? Or do you agree with me about this? Regardless of how you feel, please let me know by leaving a comment below, either on the YouTube video or on the Pork Chop Express blog. Or you can tweet me at MHSmith22 with the hashtag MHSpeaks, or send me an email to mhspeakspodcast@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing your hate mail. And in favor of keeping this as a really short podcast, I am MH Smith, and I have spoken.